Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Scorpio December 8, 2022. Mercury enters your solar second house today, where it will stay for longer than usual, until February 11th. You're in great shape to focus on priorities during this cycle. You're drawn more to concrete facts and certainties than dreams and visions in the weeks ahead. On some level, this tendency simplifies your life, although you could be missing critical spiritual considerations when making decisions and drawing conclusions. Fortunately, it's a good time to analyze and sort out your finances. Solving practical problems comes more readily. Today, however, your mind can work overtime thinking up new ideas. Consider that it's temporarily difficult to discern between a whim and real innovation. You are in need of fresh thinking along financial lines, but overthinking is not going to help you. In fact, it's likely to make you nervous. Once you learn to calm your mind today, you get yourself into a better position to see patterns naturally. Our cosmic messenger, mental Mercury, has left you behind to pursue other assignments from the universe. He will gift his light to other topics of life. For now, feel his glory in your solar second house of finances. During his flight here, this is an excellent time to discuss your income and expenses with your partner and assess how the pair of you can further build wealth in the long term. You may even consider talking about new possessions or things that you'd like to buy or own now or in the future. Prepare for your mind and thoughts to be sharp. The two of you should focus on taking a grounded, practical approach to planning. Prepare to feel a little out of sorts today. There might be a disagreement or two that arises in conversation when Mercury in Sagittarius squares Jupiter in Pisces. Instead of doubling down on your opinion, it might be best to lean into the mutable aspect of this transit to ease out of any conversation that becomes too opinionated. Luckily, Mercury will enter Capricorn later in the day, which will shift your perspective to what you value, help maintain your professional boundaries, and encourage you to assert your financial responsibilities. It is just a few hours after the moon wraps up its last visit to your work sector for the year that Mercury not only returns to your income sector but to begin bringing this financial year. Along with Venus, the planet of money's return later in the week. This is set to bring the year to a lucrative end, but thanks to the moon, it is a window into some already active forces across the income, work, and career fronts. You may want to purchase some sort of book to increase your knowledge on health and nutrition. It is a wise person who knows the basic herbal and holistic practices that work for them as an individual. While you're looking at various books or talking to a knowledgeable friend, you may want to take an investigative peek at vegetarianism. It's a big subject, so just have a peek if it's new to you. The energy of this day encourages devotion to the family and an appreciation of your home. This can provide you with an opportune time to take care of any problems that exist. Much time is spent in the home, and it is the stuff that memories are made of. If you don't like the layout of the house you're in, or the colors drive you crazy, it's important that you do something about it. A move can be a solution, but if this isn't possible, changes made to your existing environment may do the trick. It is just before Mercury leaves Sagittarius today that the moon not only returns to your relationship sector but begins the lead up to tomorrow's full moon. While Mercury won't be here as things become a lot more emotionally charged on the relationship front over the next few days as the planet of communication, he leaves you with everything needed to keep the communication lines open. Meanwhile, Mercury not only joins Pluto in your income sector to bring this financial year home, but just as the stars are already aligned across the income, work, and career fronts. It is just before Mercury, the planet of communication, leaves Sagittarius today that the moon will not only return for its last visit to your relationship sector for the year but to begin the lead up to tomorrow's full moon. While Mercury won't be here when the moon clashes with the sun tomorrow or when the sun and Mars also clash, but the planet of communication is leaving you with everything needed to keep the communication lines open. Our eyes in the sky. The moon takes its first steps into the sign of Gemini this afternoon as Mercury enters Capricorn. We could encounter some frustration around juggling our dreams and responsibilities. It could be difficult to find inspiration when it comes to taking care of the mundane aspects of life, but remember that all good things come at the price of hard work. The things you wish you were doing and the things that need to get done might not align, but you'll thank yourself later for taking care of business now. People are likely to test your nerves, but do not let them. There are those who may be jealous of you and want to make your life difficult. Instead, try listening more carefully. Otherwise, you'll encounter more friction and feel opposed. If you are tired of conflicting views, then do yourself a power of good and enjoy a relaxing evening and unwind. You'll soon begin to focus less on what you don't want to do and find the value in hard work and organization. This is a great evening to organize your schedule, take care of chores, and make to-do lists for the upcoming days. You'll gain a sense of satisfaction for a job well done, so get to work. In your private life, you feel like you're walking through a minefield. One false move and there will be an explosion. This will really put you to the test. Don't let others blame you for everything, sometimes they are at fault too. Remember to be open for other points of view when it comes to solving problems. Reconciling both is a difficult, but not impossible task. The Gemini moon can also bring pleasant surprises, so be open to blessings. Remember to be present and enjoy the moments as they come. In the morning, the Taurus moon trines Pluto in Capricorn, amplifying our intuition. Pluto's influence wrenches buried awareness out of psychological depths. We are more mindful of the power of memory, conscious of why we are predisposed to act in certain habitual ways. Pattern recognition skills become stronger. Our psychic senses are enhanced, enabling us to steer clear of bad vibes. Feeling particularly in control, it's easy for you to deal with other people. Finding yourself to be so cool, calm, and collected in nearly every situation, you recognize decisions are necessary for you to take. You instinctively know how to adapt in a most positive way to the prevailing circumstances of your surroundings and achieve a successful outcome. Your ability to make plans and the social skills you display is unusually strong. You must use this to take control of things. You can be successful both in and out of work. Even in your personal life, your warm outlook brings you many admirers. People are highly appreciative and treat you with affection. Think about returning some of this to them. Go out and enjoy life to the full. You exude an inner calm and spontaneity that others find irresistible, so join in activities with them. Start a new hobby or visit an old friend. Whatever you do, reflect and find out what's been on your mind. Confronted by an increasing number of unforeseen and testing events, at first you attempt to blame other people, who aren't always responsible. Sometimes it's your fault. Remain calm and relaxed. View any difficulties as a welcome opportunity to put in progress a new approach to resolving issues. Rediscover your composure and appear much stronger. Later in the morning, the moon sextiles Jupiter in Pisces, making us outgoing and social. Although we are more likely to be found relaxing and nesting during the Taurus moon, Jupiter encourages us to reach out to those in our communities. Connect with people in your sphere through spiritual, ideological, or religious commonalities. Open and honest discussions broaden our perspective, helping us see how the other half lives. The moon begins its void of course following this aspect's perfection. Finish projects already in the works, or just chill out.